Hello, and welcome to the Longevity Training Academy. We're here for Longevity 101, Top 10 Strategies to Look and Feel Better Today. Let's get started. My name's Rick Diamond, and I am the founder and CEO of ICANN and the Longevity Training Academy. We have over 5,000 alumni in our platform, the ICANN Ventures platform. And at the Longevity Training Academy, we're focused on longevity education. We also offer gear, supplements, merchandise through our e-commerce platform. And we also offer marketing services through ICANN Marketing to wellness businesses. I've been in the health and wellness industry for the last 20 years. I have been the CEO of CBD Training Academy, another platform as part of the ICANN Ventures. I also was CEO of BioSync Corporation, which is a mobile app focused on health and situational awareness, allowing people to identify when they have a medical emergency. Also, I was CEO of Healthy Media, which was a med spa marketing firm, and also was CEO of Westface Medical, where we focused on developing medical devices in Northern California, Palo Alto. And we also offer the Inner Circle, which is the first longevity business growth accelerator for people in the wellness industry or getting into the longevity industry, or people wanting to transition and add longevity services to their wellness business. I'm a national speaker, trainer, different conferences, trained all around the country. And most importantly, I'm the father of two amazing children, and that's part of my why. Also, the why for the Longevity Training Academy is really to help people live their best life every day, to take ownership of your own health. And really, that's the first step, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Some easy to implement strategies to improve your life every day. You've got to really be your own hero. You own your body, right? So you've got to take that ownership to a new level. And this is all about looking and feeling better. It's not necessarily about living forever or living hundreds of years, although that may be part of your game plan. It's really about having the best quality of life possible. And that's what the Longevity Training Academy is all about. And part of the reason is really this is an incredible growth opportunity for those of you that are in the business or in the wellness industry. It's a $4.2 trillion global industry, and it's growing at a staggering pace. Over $1 trillion comes from spending on personal care, anti-aging, beauty. 700+ billion comes from weight loss and nutritional services and supplements. And then another 575 billion comes from personalized or preventative medicine. And that's really growing quickly. And those are some of the kinds of things that we'll be talking about today. So we offer classes, products, and services. We've trained people in over 50 countries around the world. It's a global opportunity. We have longevity courses. We have business and marketing courses for people in the wellness industry. And we also have business coaching and longevity coaching services. We also offer gear, home equipment for individuals, and then practitioner equipment for those of you that are looking to integrate longevity into your wellness business. And then, of course, we have supplements. We have our top 10, and we have advanced supplements, peptides, and others that are new and innovative. These are just some of our courses. We're adding new content on a regular basis. We have this presentation here, Longevity 101, red light therapy, lowering anxiety and stress, essential oils for immunity, choosing supplements that work, making sleep your superpower, improving sexual health, conquering pain, and many others are available and coming on a regular basis. And we also have business courses to help you grow your wellness business. So we have social media marketing mastery, sales team building mastery, lead generation, financial management, email marketing, and many, many others. We're all here because this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and let's do it. Let's do it right now, not later. So here's your top 10 strategies. First one is very simple. And by the way, this presentation is 30,000, a 30,000 foot view. And it's, things that you can implement very easily into your life today. And many of these strategies are free or very low cost. So some of the ways to improve your eating habits, right? Really think of food as medicine, right? Eat organic, choose organic fruits and vegetables, and organic everything when you can. One of the most important things, I think that I probably speak for all of us or most of us, sugar is more addictive than any other substance out there. And so lowering your sugar intake is one of the most important things you can do. And it's very easy to do. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but it's something that is within reach for all of us. And that may be cutting back on, sugary drinks or juices or sodas, or it may be, not having dessert every night, or cutting out sweets. And maybe I shouldn't say it's easy. It's really not necessarily easy, but it is within the realm of possibility. Eating more leafy greens. That's one of the most important things that you can do. Having a salad every day. I do a salad with my lunch every day. Adding more colorful vegetables and fruits. You can see some pictures right there. I'm a big fan of blueberries. I recently have gotten more interested in pomegranates. I try to have avocados every day. So lots of different ways you can do that. Pack healthy snacks. That's one of the downfalls that many of us have, is that we're out on the road, we're hungry, and then you're kind of forced into either eating something less healthy, or picking up a muffin, or sweets, or fast food, or those kinds of things. But if you pack a healthy snack, whether it may be a little container full of almonds, or some fruit, or a protein bar that you feel comfortable with, those are important to have with you at all times. And by the way, one of the other things we'll talk about later in this presentation is you don't necessarily need to be eating all the time. You don't need to, have a snack every time you're hungry, right? Let your body do its magic. Plan out your meals. And that's another strategy that's important, is building a menu and planning, on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, because the more you plan, the better you'll shop. Clean out your pantry, get rid of some of the stuff that really is not healthy, some of the vegetable oils and things like that, some of the white sugar, white flour, those types of things. As far as your beverages, I have cut out almost 100% of fruit juices, although I occasionally will stop at a juice bar and have that, but those are packed with sugar. It's, it's healthy sugar, but it's sugar nonetheless. So focus more on green tea, on quality water. Coffee has many, many health benefits, as long as you don't overdo it. And take a look at this picture. Somebody once told me that that you look at the the labels on packages, and they have 5, 10, 20, 30 ingredients. Well, your food should be the ingredient. In other words, eat raw foods, eat individual foods, and not just packaged processed foods. So your food is the ingredient. So clean eating is number one, and we can all do that every day. Number two, longevity strategy number two is movement. And there's lots of different ways that you can incorporate movement into your life, right? Most importantly, you need to do what makes you happy. Don't force yourself into, running or going to the gym if that's not you, right? Um, you definitely need to incorporate some resistance training, whether that be lifting weights or using body weight, doing push-ups and squats. You don't have to go to the gym to get a workout or get exercise, but resistance training will help to improve and counterbalance the lowering bone density over time, and also the loss of muscle mass. And so adding resistance training to your daily or every other day regimen is something that's really important. HIIT, or high intensity interval training, is one of the most effective ways to exercise. And that's in doing short bursts of energy and exercise, separated by a little bit of rest in between. And we'll have a masterclass on high intensity interval training coming up soon, so you can check that out. Gardening, right there, you can see there, this woman looks very happy. And by the way, I've, in the past couple of years, planted a garden, and I cannot tell you that there is no better joy than harvesting, fresh tomatoes and celery and lettuce and beets and radishes and green beans and raspberries and blueberries and right from your own garden, and eating them. Number one, you know where they've been, they haven't been sprayed with any pesticides. How they've been grown and tended to, and you can talk to them and you can sing to them and you can just enjoy getting out there. And you can see she's in a squat position. I can tell you, when I am out there planting or gardening or harvesting or tending plants, it's a nice little exercise, getting a little workout. Walking, hiking. I'm a big hiker. I'm a mountaineer myself, and so I'm constantly in pursuit of a new peak. Just last year got up on Mount Rainier. I live in Seattle, and so it's our hometown mountain. But you don't have to do mountaineering. Just going out into nature is so empowering. It's so invigorating. It really kind of inspires you and carries with you for the rest of the day when you get out on a hike. Get a dog. We've got a dog. You may hear her. She's sitting right over here. Rosie, a golden doodle. Sometimes she joins into these presentations, but nevertheless, I get out every morning and I take her on a 30-40 minute walk, and she needs it and I need it. So that's one way. Sitting is the new smoking, right? Here I am sitting, but let me tell you, I have a standing desk where I alternate the height throughout the day. And I take breaks. I put alarms on every hour on the hour. I get up, I walk around, I do some stretching. I highly recommend not sitting all day. And also, one of the other things is, your eyes on a screen. You need to, every 20 minutes, focus on something 10, 20, 30 feet away to protect your eyes. And you may also look at the blue light blockers as well. So check that out. That's movement. And next strategy number 3 is hydration, right? We're all H2O. 70% of the human body is made up of water. And so drink more. We've all heard it many, many times before, but it is something that most of us are chronically dehydrated. And also think about the quality of water. First thing in the morning, instead of just grabbing your cup of coffee, I've trained myself to first drink a tall glass of water before anything else. Because think about it, right? We've been asleep, whatever it is, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, whatever you sleep, and you wake up and you are dehydrated. You've been basically fasting for however long you've been sleeping. And so definitely first thing in the morning, you have to rehydrate, and don't go straight for your coffee or tea, because caffeine can be dehydrating. So be careful of that. Set alarms to remind you to hydrate. No more tap water. Let's get away from that tap water. If you're not using a filter, get one. We have filters all around, in the kitchen and in the bathroom, in my home office. Also consider alkaline water or pH balanced water. And the next level is really getting into structured water or quantum water. And for more on that, you should check out our upcoming masterclass with Michelle Barry, who is really one of the most knowledgeable people about structured water and quantum water. And she runs the company Rewire. You can see a picture there in the slide here. And so check out that masterclass that's coming up soon. And our next strategy, strategy number 4, is supplementation. Sure, you're eating a better diet, you're getting a lot of your vitamins and minerals and nutritional needs met, but start with some basics. Could even be a multivitamin if you've never been a big believer in supplements. Right now, I'm taking probably about 15 supplements, and anyone that's interested in seeing my supplement stack, you can email me on the last slide. I'm happy to share what I'm taking. It shows what I'm taking, the dosage, the manufacturer, why I'm taking it, and that type of thing. And I'm happy to share that with anyone. I would consider myself a biohacker light. And if you're watching this, you're either a biohacker or you're going to be one pretty soon. After you've kind of mastered some of the basics, I would then recommend to moving into more advanced supplementation. Get some blood work done. I went to a naturopath, got a full blood panel, showed all of my different levels of vitamins and minerals and nutritional deficiencies. I found out that I was vitamin D deficient, and probably 70, 80, 90% of us are, especially in the Pacific Northwest in the winter. Without a lot of sunshine, vitamin D deficiency is a major problem, and it does, kind of compromise the immune system. So be careful of that. If you could only take one vitamin, that would be pretty high up on my list. B12, I also found that I was deficient in B12, which is interesting because, that can give you energy, and it has also other vital functions. I started getting B12 injections to get myself back up to where I need to be. And so that was all because I did assessments, and I highly recommend getting some baseline assessments, before you, consult with your physician. And incidentally, just so everybody knows, this presentation is all for informational purposes. I'm not an MD. None of this is meant to diagnose or treat any illness. And you should always consult with your physician before implementing any kind of health and wellness strategies. Some of the advanced the supplementation, NAD, NMN, resveratrol, peptides, metformin, rapamycin. We're doing master classes on all of those. So keep your, make sure you get subscribed to our newsletter, and we'll keep you informed as new master classes come up, especially on advanced supplementation. We do have a kind of basic supplementation masterclass with Charlie Piermarini. Check that out on our website, longevitytrainingacademy.com. Okay, longevity strategy number 5, intermittent fasting. So just think about this for a minute, right? We've been around for, let's call it 300,000 years, humans. How long has refrigeration been around? 200 years. So before 200 years, and so 299,892,000 years, we didn't have refrigeration. What did that mean? Basically, humans ate one time a day. That was how we existed up until 200 years ago, when we really had effective refrigeration. Now, yes, of course, there were lots of early methods of trying to either refrigerate or, make sure that food didn't spoil through other methods. But the reality is, after refrigeration came 3 meals a day, 3 square meals a day. And so, you know what? That 3 square meals a day is not what it's all about. There is scientific validation that restricted eating times can improve longevity and can reduce inflammation, increase focus, increase growth hormone, which gets depleted as we age, improves your immunity. And I can't imagine that anybody listening to this is not interested in improving your immunity. Increases insulin sensitivity. Diabetes is at an epidemic proportion. And so anything that we can do to increase insulin sensitivity is critically important. Heals digestive issues with our microbiome, slows down aging, and many people use intermittent fasting for weight loss. I myself started in intermittent fasting last year, beginning of last year, and I lost over 20 pounds. And I wasn't really trying to lose weight, but you know, it was okay that I lost a little bit of weight. I've now gained, you know, basically the weight back that I wanted to gain back as muscle, thankfully, because I've been working out and exercising and doing strength training. Another thing is when you get started with intermittent fasting, start slow. Don't go crazy on it, okay? And in fact, we have an intermittent fasting masterclass with Christy Teal that you should check out. Start slow. Maybe consider a 12-12, fast for 12 hours. And let's just say, for example, you go to bed at 10 o'clock. So if you start eating at 10 a.m., you know, push back your breakfast from whatever it is, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock, you're now on a 12-12, where you're in a fasted state for 12 hours, and then you have an eating window for 12 hours. And you can move towards, you can see the image here, a 16-8. That's the fasting, the intermittent fasting that many people strive towards. And that's because really around the 15-hour mark, autophagy kicks in, and that's really helping to cleanse out zombie cells or dead cells from your body. So it's really a detoxing effect. And so I have, you know, I stop eating at 8 p.m. and I start eating at 12 noon. So I basically don't eat when I wake up. And I don't, you know, I'll have a cup of coffee. Obviously, I have my water, I'm hydrating, I have some green tea, but I don't start eating until my lunch. And then I finish, so between 12 and 8, that's my 8-hour window for feeding. And then I have 16 hours in a fasted state. You also could consider, I would consider this more of an advanced intermittent fasting, OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, where you're fasting in a fasted state for 22 hours, and then you have an eating window of 2 hours, let's just say, you know, between 4 and 6 or 6 and 8 at night. Then you can have a family meal. Let's just say you have kids and you want to have a family meal. That would be your 1 meal a day. And by the way, David Sinclair, these are 3 people you should follow on social media and read up on some of their blogs. David Sinclair does the OMAD, 1 meal a day, usually. Walter Longo, who's a PhD, he wrote the book, The Longevity Diet, and it's fascinating. He has great clinical data around fasting, and Dave Asprey, really, you know, the father of biohacking, also has recently written a book on fasting. So I'd highly recommend those. There's many others. Check out our masterclass with Christy Teal coming up on our website. And let's move on to longevity strategy number 6. Well, you may be surprised by this, and this is really an easy one. Staying connected socially, right? We're social animals. And as we age, many times things get in the way, family or work or other things get in the way. I remember, you know, my father, who passed away last summer, you know, he was in his 80s, and basically he lost many of his friends, male friends, because they were getting older and they passed away. And so he kind of ended, you know, towards the end of his life, he had very few friends. And I always encouraged him to volunteer. There are lots of different ways, right? You need to stay connected. You need to have a sense of purpose in your life. Volunteering is a good way. Joining meetups. Meetups are back, right? So check those out. Lots of great. There are thousands of different, choices in the Meetup platform. Just meetup.com if you've never been there. Um, Friendships do take work. And so you've got to invest time and energy. You know, you don't really think of it as work, but it does take time, and you've got to be committed. You've got to reach out. You got to call, write cards, go visit, schedule time, put it on your calendar, travel, get connected with new people, right? Traveling is one of those types of things that, you're constantly, learning about and meeting new people while you're out there on the road. Develop new hobbies. I just thought about this the other day that I think I'm going to take up violin. I just love classical music, and I never really learned a musical instrument, and so that's on my list. So those are different ways to stay connected. Okay, strategy number 7: sexual health. Right? Do you want to add 8 years to your life? Have more sex. And why is that important? Well, it certainly makes your longer life more enjoyable, right? Having more sex is tied to lowering inflammation. It's a de-stressor. If you want to improve your sleep, have sex before you go to bed. It's clinically proven. Check your blood work. Get your testosterone or estrogen checked. You can see in the image here, this is, typical lifespan of estrogen for women and testosterone for men. And it's just a natural process where we lose that. And so you should consider how to address that with your physician. And if you haven't checked it out, we have a masterclass on how to improve your sexual health with Dr. Shalana Bogard. So check that out on our website. Okay, longevity strategy number 8, light. There's lots of scientific studies, clinical data on the value and the benefits of photobiomodulation. And also really just getting out in the sun, getting exposed to natural sunlight. Of course, you have to be careful. You don't want to get burnt. Of course, I'm a pretty fair-skinned person. So, I put a sun lotion on, but I do try and get out into the sun. As I said, I try to take hikes and walks and get out and get sun exposure. I also do red light therapy, photobiomodulation. These are some of the benefits right here. It is a drug-free alternative to traditional medicine. Does everybody want to try drug-free alternatives? Of course, who doesn't? Who wants to be on big pharma meds? Nobody. It enhances and accelerates wound healing and tissue repair. It improves blood flow. It can decrease fine lines and wrinkles. For those of us that are getting older and have the little fine lines and wrinkles around our eyes, photobiomodulation is something you can see in the bottom right there at a med spa, getting red light therapy on the face. On the top image there, that's likely at a some sort of either a Restore franchise. They have over 100 locations around the country where they have photobiomodulation, they have cryotherapy and those types of things, which we'll be talking about in a minute. But I'm a member over there, and yes, I do my red light therapy just like she is. And in fact, you can do it with no clothes on. It's not going to burn you. And typical sessions can be 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time. And be sure if you're going to be doing cryotherapy that you separate enough time either morning and evening so you don't do those back to back. And some of the other benefits: enhanced bone repair and growth, which is really critically important because stem cells many times are being grown inside your bones and your bone marrow, and also enhanced immune response. So red light therapy and photobiomodulation is something that you certainly should look at. And we do have a masterclass on that, so check that out. That's free on our website. And longevity strategy number 9 is actually a 2-for-1 here: hot and cold therapies. Okay, so raise your hand if you've ever heard of Wim Hof. So he's one of my heroes. He's a really amazing guy. And he will instruct you on how to take a cold shower. I take a cold shower every morning. after my hot shower, I turn it to cold, and I, see this just as part of my biohacking experience, where I am getting some of the benefits from cryotherapy. And there's really a difference between cold water therapy and cryotherapy, where you're going into a full body chamber, like the image over here. This is a full body cryotherapy chamber. And over here is an infrared sauna. So the saunas can promote longevity and anti-aging. It provides relief from joint pain, detoxification, you're sweating, weight loss, promotes better sleep. And then cryotherapy lowers inflammation, improves response time and recovery time, increases production of collagen, which we lose over time and as we age, supports cellular regeneration, and can reduce fat deposits in the face as well. So these are all clinically proven. You can learn more. We have an upcoming masterclass on cryotherapy. So check that out. And we also have one that will be coming up in the near future on infrared saunas. Okay, longevity strategy number 10. And good news is we have a couple bonus strategies for you. So this isn't our last. We have 2 more after this. So make sleep your superpower. And by the way, you see a picture there, the Aura ring, that right there is my Aura ring. And so every night I am recording, it is recording my sleep habits. It's recording my deep sleep. It's recording my REM sleep, my overall, I get an overall sleep score. It also is an activity tracker, among other things. But the data is amazing. I highly recommend, if you haven't, gotten your Aura ring, check it out. There are also sleep apps, the Apple Watch. There's lots of different ways you can track your sleep. But the first way to, really improve your sleep and have it become your superpower is to get your baseline on how well you're sleeping today. Some basic strategies: limit device time, television, phone, computer, etc., before bed. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Do not bring your phone and your computer and your TV into your bedroom. That is a recipe for poor sleep. Don't eat right before bed, right? So you can see in my intermittent fasting regimen, I'm finishing my eating window at 8 o'clock. I really try to eat between 5 and 7. But you don't want to be eating right before you go to bed, because then your metabolism is kicking up your heart rate during sleep, and you're just not going to sleep as well. No caffeine after 12 noon. Keep an eye on that. I drink coffee in the morning. I have green tea with my lunch, and that's it. I'm not caffeinating throughout the afternoon and evening. And if you are, you likely are being affected by your caffeine intake. And I hear people say, "Oh yeah, caffeine doesn't affect me at all. I can go right to sleep." Well, you might think you can, and you can go to sleep, but the quality of your sleep is probably not that great. And track it. Some people are different. They have different tolerances. Create your wind down ritual. Sit in the same place, read a book, consider blue light blockers, glasses that will block out any blue light. Consider putting a red light in your, bedside table to reduce that blue light. Get the most comfortable bed. Keep your room cool. You can see some of the strategies here. Get up on the right there. Get up at the same time every day. Have your bedtime routine we talked about. Consider a relaxing bath. Keep your room very cool and dark. Get blackout curtains if you can. Read books. Play relaxing music. Do not have your gadgets, your caffeine. Don't do hard weight training right before bed. Don't think about stressful things. As mentioned, don't eat or TV. So those are some of the things. And we have a sleep masterclass, how to improve your sleep with Charlie Piermarini, on our website. Check that out. Okay, here's one of your bonus strategies. Be a lifelong learner, right? Do you want to keep your brain healthy? You've got to stay active. You've got to keep it going, and you've got to always be stimulating it. Take a different route to work, or take a different route on your walk in the morning. Try different things, change up your food, change up your hobbies. Constantly challenge yourself to learn new things. Create an amazing vision for your future. Have that purpose so you know where you're going. And by the way, we have a vision board masterclass. It's free on our website. Check it out. Stay on top of the latest longevity strategies. That's what we do. Take some of our courses, read up. Always constantly get new books or get audio books. I typically have 5 or 10 books going at a time, and I'm always adding new books. And you'll if you get and stay involved in the Longevity Training Academy, you'll see lots of book recommendations. Learn about new technologies and gear, stay on top of that. There's so much new science, so much new clinical studies. Take a new course every month, and doesn't have to be longevity, it could be about any topic. So that is bonus strategy number 1. Bonus strategy number 2 is my own personal PX3 method that I've developed, which is all about peak performance priming. All successful leaders in the world utilize priming as a strategy when they wake up in the morning, before they go to bed. My method makes it really simple. It's 3 minutes, 3 times a day, and there are 3 strategies, 1 minute for each. And this is overall 9 minutes a day. Can you commit 9 minutes out of your entire day? Yes. So your first strategy is gratitude, giving thanks for what you have in your life, the people, your belongings, your home, your car, your job, your friends, your family, whatever you're grateful for. We all, in the worst of times, we all can be grateful for something. And by the way, if you focus on gratitude and what you're happy about, you will open up the pathway for more to come into your life. The second strategy is envisioning yourself and remembering when you got into the flow, or when you had a successful state, whether you accomplished a goal. For myself, I picture myself on top of Mount Whitney. Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the lower 48 states at over 14,500 feet. And I picture myself with my colleagues up at the top of Mount Whitney. That gets me in an excited success state. And then focus on your top goals and visualize yourself having already achieved those goals, and think about the feeling, what it's going to feel like having already achieved those goals. And that is a priming strategy. And I do it immediately when I wake up in the morning, before I start looking at my phone or emails or anything that's going to take me off track. That sets the stage for a positive and successful day. I do it at lunchtime, and I do it right before I go to bed. And so that I also do commands. I command my subconscious right before I go to sleep about what I'm thankful for, but also that I will have a good night's sleep. I'll wake up fully rested, and those types of things. So take control of your subconscious, right? We're all subconscious beings living a conscious life. Not 5% of our life is conscious. The other 95% of programs are all driven by our subconscious. And so giving your subconscious mind commands before you go to sleep can help you sleep better, and can help you dream about positive things. And it gives instructions to your subconscious. Instead of doing whatever your subconscious wants to do, you're basically instructing it on what to do while you're sleeping. So get started the right way every day with the PX3 method, peak performance priming, PX3. P times 3 is peak performance priming. Okay, what's next? Just a couple announcements, and then I will have conclusion. And certainly, if you have any questions, my contact information will be on the last slide. We have access to longevity gear. We have relationships with different manufacturers. If you're in the business or the wellness industry, you're looking to incorporate longevity equipment. Here's cryotherapy. Here's red light therapy. We have relationships. Let us know. We can connect you to the best manufacturers and also get you the best deals. We also have anti-aging supplements through our platform. Check those out. We have, as mentioned earlier, a separate in-house marketing agency called iCan Marketing. So if you're in the wellness business, or if you're getting into the industry, the longevity business or the wellness industry, let us know. We do everything from branding to lead generation to websites to pay-per-click to search engine optimization, all those kinds of things to help you get and keep new customers for your business. And why would you want to incorporate longevity services into your wellness business? Because you can add $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 a month. These are just some different examples of what you can charge for red light therapy, cryotherapy, hyperbaric oxygen, infrared sauna, compression therapy, those types of things. You can offer memberships or subscriptions, and there's lots of different ways that you can add incremental revenue to your wellness business. So these are some of the ways you can do that. You can offer some of the new services to your existing clients. You can offer new services that will attract new clients to your core business. You can offer recurring subscription or membership that builds enterprise value in your business. When you have people spending money every month, paying you $25, $50, $100, $200, $500 per month, that builds value in your company. You can package things, you can bundle things, you can get membership fees. Certainly clients will come back into your core business more often, and they'll spend more each visit. And more important than anything is you will deliver better results to your clients and help them live their best life. We also, at the Longevity Training Academy, have two programs. We have our Inner Circle, which is basically a business accelerator for your wellness business. And that's a group typically between 10 and 15 business entrepreneurs. And we meet virtually in Zoom on a monthly basis. And we have one-on-one sessions as well as in addition to office hours and so many other benefits. Check it out on our website. Just go to longevitytraining.com and check out the Inner Circle. We also have wellness business coaching. So if you're more interested in high touch, high level, weekly one-on-one sessions, we have wellness business coaching for you as well. And we also have coaches that will provide longevity coaching if you're not in the business and you just want some mentoring or coaching through your longevity journey. We offer that as well. And if you're in the wellness business and you want to offer those services, we can also talk to you about the ability to do that as well. We give back a portion of our revenues to different organizations. These are three of our nonprofit partners: the Coalition for Radical Life Extension, the Walter Longo Foundation. It's called the Create Cures Foundation. And so we donate money to that foundation, and also the Stanford Center on Longevity as well. And we're looking for others. If you have a particular charity that you think would benefit from being involved with us, we're happy to learn more about that. Okay, some summaries and next steps. So as a reminder, we offer education, equipment, gear, and supplements. We have a free membership. So for those of you that just want to try it out, you can just join for free. You get access to 4 courses immediately. And you do get access to our online learning management system. We are adding new courses. We have a premium and a professional membership as well. For those of you that want a deeper level of knowledge, as a member, you become eligible for access to our Inner Circle, Business Accelerator, coaching, mentoring, as well as live master classes that you can participate in as well. You need to be a member to be able to participate in those. We presented 10 key longevity strategies. Many of these are low cost or no cost. We have 2 bonus strategies for you that we presented. Longevity is a habit, and it needs day-to-day attention. You've got to work at it, and you've got to also recognize that you can't do it all at once. You need to take baby steps, crawl, walk, run, and we can guide you along that path. We can educate you, we can coach you, we can help you in any way you need. We do offer marketing and sales courses and marketing services for those of you that are in the wellness business. You can offer high margin longevity products and services, add 10 grand a month to your business. So the next step is really simple. Join for free, go to our website, or if you're interested in contacting me, you can schedule time on my calendar right there on Calendly. And then here, as well as my contact information, you can reach out to me at my office anytime. Someone on our team will get you connected to me. We have our company headquarters located in Bellevue, Washington, which is basically a suburb of Seattle. And we train on a global basis. Our team is located geographically dispersed throughout the country. And that's my email address. Feel free to email me any questions that you may have or schedule time to connect for any reason. If you're interested in learning more about our premium membership, our professional membership, our inner circle, certainly schedule some time on my calendar. Happy to walk you through that. If you're interested in becoming a partner, becoming a sponsor, if you're interested in teaching a course on our platform, love to talk to you. We have over 35 subject matter experts that teach on our platform. And that's it. Thank you very much. Look forward to being a part of your longevity journey. And so we will be looking forward to seeing you in the near future. Take care.